Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Jen Cooper. I'm a Ruby ambassador with Plexus, and I'm here to talk to you today about getting really excited about detox, okay? Now, detox is a very exciting part of any health journey, and the reason that we're doing this is to help set some expectations for you so that you can achieve your very best that you came here for. So first off, I want to let you guys know that your ability to communicate with your sponsor will ultimately determine your success. And the reason is that we taper so many of the products that you're taking, both dosage, frequency, even the type of product that you're taking. We taper this very early on in your journey. So if we don't know what's going on, then we can't help you to the best that we can. So it's very important to communicate with your sponsor, okay? Especially early on. Do yourself the favor and make sure that you're telling them things, both good and even more so, the bad. Make sure that you're telling them things. Secondly, we don't ask you to do much at Plexus, but we are going to ask you to drink about half your weight in water in ounces every single day. Now, I know that doesn't seem like a big deal, and you may not think it is, but it really is. Guys, you got to learn how to track it. You've got to get at least half your weight in ounces. Reason being, you don't need to know the science behind all the Plexus products, but just know that your outcomes will largely depend on your ability to have proper water intake. And you want to make sure that you're measuring that somehow in any way that you can. So next, 60 days. Guys, we're probably going to ask you to, before you even start, to plan on committing at least to 60 days to give yourself a good trial run to see what these products can really do. Preferably 90, guys. You're going to think early on that they're not doing anything for you. I promise you that. And well, maybe some of you will notice that they're doing something for you. But for a lot of us, me included, it took some time. Reason being, there's no chemicals and stimulants and icky crap, going into our bodies to trick it into doing something it's not supposed to do on its own. So these are vitamins, minerals, and probiotics. So, it's really important that we allow ourselves that gift of time to see what these products can really do for you. So all of those quick fixers out there, get that out of your mind. This is not going to be a quick fix, but this is going to be a long-term, very sustainable fix that you will be so glad that you gave the time for. Now, just to cover some symptoms that are not guaranteed, but there's sometimes some common ones that we hear reported to us. You may or may not experience them. You may experience them in a mild fashion or maybe a moderate fashion. Everyone's different. That's why you have to talk to your sponsor to make sure that we taper these gifts to fit your needs the right way. So some of the things that we do commonly hear is bloating. Particularly the symptoms I'm sharing with you are if you're taking the triplex combo, which we love. The triplex combo is the best. But sometimes people report some bloating. And what that can be from is a lot of things. However, and it's all temporary, okay? Detox is temporary, guys. If we start to unroof some icky, stubborn, bad yeast or bacterias in our guts, that's going to stir up some toxic byproducts. And when we produce toxic byproducts, we tend to produce some gas as a result of that. And gas can be what's behind the bloating, all right? Or it could be because you're drinking your water like we told you to. That could also be responsible for making you bloat. So it's a good thing that we're stirring up the toxins and about to eliminate them. It's a good thing that we're taking in the water, but that may contribute to some bloating. Constipation is another one that sometimes we hear. If somebody has existing GI issues or sensitivities, they may experience constipation. And that could often mean that you're not intaking the water like we told you to. Half your weight in ounces, at least daily, guys. It's gotta happen. And your body is going to be almost in a bit of a state of chaos. So when we stir up that chaos, it's very common that unless you stay, if you don't stay with it, you're going to have a hard time getting past it. But if you do stay with it, I promise you, things are going to get moving the way that you want, and you will feel so much more comfortable, and probably your bloating will go away too. Now, headaches are something that we hear often as well. Sometimes mostly mild. Sometimes they can be painful. Usually not very long at all, if at all. But again, anytime you're disrupting that internal environment, your hormones are off, your bacterial load is off, your whole flora on the inside is a little bit off. It needs to find its balance again, its happy place. And odds are your body may not be in a happy place if you came to us to begin with. Give yourself and give us that chance to help you get back to that happy place. But if you quit, you're not going to get to that happy place. And we so badly want to see that light at the end of the tunnel, guys. Now, don't panic on this next one. Weight gain. I know a lot of you probably came to us for weight gain. I get it. But you got to understand 9 out of 10 times, it's probably pseudo weight gain, fake weight gain. And let me explain. When you retain fluid, guys, either from a high salts in your food or maybe you were not a big water drinker before, but now you're drinking the adequate amount of water that you already should have been. Your body almost reacts like it doesn't know when it's going to get hydrated again, so it holds on to that water. It holds on tight and doesn't let it go because it's just not sure when you're going to hydrate it again. So if you're gaining weight, odds are it's probably fluid retention. And remember that state of chaos that you're stirring up. If you roll your ankle, what happens to the site of your ankle? It swells up, right? When your body almost feels like there's a trauma, it rushes fluid to the site. So if your body's kind of getting churned up on the inside, it's a good thing, it's going to pass, but you may retain some fluid as a result of that as well. The best thing you can do is keep on drinking your water. You could also take some vitamin C or milk of magnesia to help kind of break up some of these symptoms and get through it a little smoother. And most importantly, be consistent. Don't stop your products, guys, especially if you are within the first 60 to 90 days. Don't stop your products. Talk to your sponsor. They will help you adjust. That's why we have to stay in touch with them. We can always adjust these products. Remember, this is a marathon, not a sprint, guys. It's not cookie cutter. So if you can work with them, use your water, use your products, remember some of these things, you're going to get through this process more efficiently. I promise you. And to see the light on the other side, you will just be thanking your sponsor that they helped you wait it out. Lastly, I didn't mention this before, but skin breakouts, guys, if you are experiencing anything skin related, maybe that's why you came to us to begin with. You can use any type of topical lotion, potion out there on the market. A lot of them are really expensive and a lot of them are really good and serve a purpose, but the root issues of your skin issues have to do with your gut flora, guys, and the microbes that are imbalanced in your gut. If you get your gut right, watch everything else get right around you and inside of you. It's unbelievable how much is tied to your gut. So in summary, guys, I like to summarize with a couple analogies that will help you understand what detox is really like. And it's a necessary process. Sometimes we're going to feel a little different, a little icky before we can feel amazing. So that's a good sign if you're detoxing. I am so excited for you. You don't even know the good that is about to come. But these two analogies that I like to think about. One is the butterfly. When you think of a butterfly, you think of beautiful colors. They're just so beautiful to see and we're in awe, right? But what we know is that a caterpillar is the start of a butterfly, yes? So a caterpillar becomes what? A cocoon before it can become a butterfly. I never really understood or knew what happens in that cocoon. The caterpillar actually decomposes into this icky, ooky, mooky, slimy, nasty mess before it can actually regenerate itself into a beautiful monarch butterfly. It has to go through that in order to become beautiful and live what they were destined to be on the other side, what they were genetically meant to be on the other side. Guys, we often don't know how good we were supposed to feel. We don't know how good our bodies are designed to feel until we start feeling that good. Plexus is the tool that will help you get to that good. The next thing, the very last analogy I like to make is I like to think of someone that is suffering from PTSD. If they are seeing a psychiatrist, guys, odds are they're going to uncover and unroof some uncomfortable things, some painful emotions, some things that maybe they don't want to do, but it's a necessary thing to do in order to be in recovery and start experiencing life the way that they deserve to. You know what I mean? So they have to go through some of that pain sometimes, no matter how little or how much it is, to get to the other side and experience life the way they should be. I hope that this was helpful for you. I'm excited for you. If you are detoxing, put your favorite emoji, underneath here. Let us know so that we can cheer you on. Talk to your sponsor, drink your water, be consistent, and I promise you guys, the results that you came to us for are just on the other side. I can't tell you how long it's going to take because all of us are so biochemically different, but I can promise you that it's worth it. Good luck, and let us know how we can support you more.